Alright, let's review that last fight, because that last fight was pretty cool. Not last one, but the...
basically unwinnable game state.
This fight was so sick. Doran TP's in. And Faker's gonna stun Xin Zhao here and Q him. And then I think he's gonna have this really weird position where he's like, Kanavi will come around and he's kind of stuck against the wall. Luckily, the Anivia wall is used kind of badly, so he can just ghost out. I don't know if he can position that better. And then he's gonna get rapid fire up again, and Melio's gonna W him. So watch this, Keria is gonna W the TF, Aphelios, and look at this range on the stun card. You wonder why Anivia can never get her ult off? It's because look at this stun. So her ult's off now. Like, these stun cards are so hard for Anivia to play the fight. There's a couple ways this fight goes. The first part is, as Faker stuns Anivia, he sees... I think he sees Zeus here and he thinks about going on Zeus. But he ults and looks on here and he sees Kanavi instead. So he goes on Kanavi, stuns him. I was a bit worried here because the second he does this, I was scared that the Hammerlife would send it. But they actually can't because Doran's blocking everything. He's just standing as a body in front of everyone. The wall is pretty good, but now they're all down here. Doran ults in, trying to cut off Kanavi running this way, so Kanavi has to run down into Owner and Faker. And then I think Owner is really scared of Delight popping ult on the stun card and like flash comboing someone. So he just kicks him out. And then W's back. He doesn't want the fight to kick off. If the fight never starts, and it's always just a range war, I think T1 wins, right?
As Delight gets pushed away from the fight. Ultimate's now down on these bottom laners.
Beautiful HLE from T1.
They just want to control zones, you know? They just want to keep controlling zones, throwing stun cards, never letting an engage happen ever. And on this next part of the fight, the media ult being up is huge. Because now they have to go in. They think Faker is the target, which, I mean, it's correct, right? They wall him off. He flashes. So now they're disengaged again. And now they think they can go on Sion, but they still have melee ult. Like, there's like this, it's almost like this wall is formed and they just can't get through the wall. And they have no flank. Like, if Zeus is behind them, it works. Like, Zeus, you'll see, just TP's back now. He's TPing here and he's gonna wrap around the bottom of the fight. But if there's no Gwen behind, it never really splits the fight up.
But now has a very scary ultimate, although that's on cooldown. There's the knockup, but Kanavi just explodes. Pace finds it, and
they're all together again.
Zeus now just trying to be the hero.
I think this Q from Owner was insanely greedy. I think he should never press Q here.
His team, we know that Gwen is so...
Like, this could have gone horribly. If anyone reacts faster to this, like Alistar is Q flashing him, or Alistar, like, let's pretend this bush is warded. Let's just say that bush is warded. And now Alistar flash combos here, like, the game is lost on the spot. But luckily there's no vision. You'll see Delight wants to do it, and he's gonna put a ward down thinking about it, but they just split up in time for it.
I need to immediately go out. There are flashes just being blown left, right, and center, and it's Owner that has...
Like, the fight is never played on Lee Sin's times, it's played on TF's times. Like, the Q doesn't happen here. What happens here is Faker gets another gold card, this wall disappears, and then they play for the next stun, right? They don't press Q on Lee Sin. This could have been a horror. Because you can see the difference, right? This is the exact same position, just without Lee Sin pressing Q and the wall's gone. This is what the fight looks like if Owner never pressed Q. You just walk up with TF and they have to walk back. So Zeus tries to one-shot Paze, doesn't work. But yeah, I mean, the game is just... The game is just gold card walk up, HLE walk back, gold card is down, HLE walk up, and it's just like this. And if they ever get an engage here, it's lost. So that's why you see, like, Lee Sin kick is used on this one, melee ult is used on this one, Sion is blocking on this one, and then every one of these gold cards, it's kind of like, do you see what I mean? It's like a...
Where they can, gold card is going to connect onto Zeka.
You have to go in stun, you have to go out. You have to go in stun, you have to go out. So on the first one, Sion's blocking permanently and stopping Pace from getting engaged on. On the second one here, stun card again, they kick out. And then the third one comes in a second, which is here, which is melee ult, has to be used here. On the third stun card, you'll see it now. And by 3 stun cards, you've killed their jungler. And now you have to wait for the 4th stun card. Okay, you have to wait for the 4th. Faker's W is on cooldown. But this is where the sequence breaks, just here. And this is where it could have been a complete horror. Because if Lucian, if Alistar gets on him or gets on here, now it's lost. It's completely lost. But they don't, so it's fine. And now we're on the 4th stun card, and here we go, the 4th stun card. Zeus tries to clutch it, really nice try. But by now you're chipped down. It's like you have a full... You're just getting picked away at bit by bit by bit by bit. On the 5th stun card, Zeka's dead. On the 6th stun card, Guma's dead. You know, you're just getting fucking picked. The only real way for Hamalive to play a fight like that is if Alistar gets a really good angle, or if there's a ward for Zeus here. If there's a ward for Zeus here, it's insanely lost for T1. So let's see if T1 thought about that before the Drake. I'm curious.
And not that in a 1v1 he'll be huge for those, but he is ready
Keria
to
sweeps mid.
for him. So he's kind
Puts
of
pinks down bot side.
rotation can happen. Faker can
He'll
hold
see
up
if
and shut
Alistar
down
comes
the
here to
Gwen, or
ward.
Owner can show up and then it's really tough for Zayat out of, because it's the Cloud Soul here.
He
for
sees
T1,
one ward
so
here.
he can't just say, well, we'll give this one, I'll get the inner turret on the
Bot
top
wave
side.
is
He's gonna
pretty
have to
pushed, you know.
TP in, and this may be the moment of Dragon Fight. There's what's almost like they want to
Very valuable as the teleport comes in.
Yeah, it's hard to get any wards
Immediately
down.
Delight going to use that cleanse that he picked. Still keeping their health bars together as the Glacial Storm comes down. Decent stun onto Doran as Faker.
This is the first part of the
Zayas
sequence.
just lying in wait. The death but
This is the
not
second
in
part of the
bottom lane
sequence.
is
Beautiful
for HLE.
fighting.
To be honest here,
from T1.
I actually think the game is winnable for HLE if Zeus just comes behind them now. That might be the only way.
They just chip away,
But he's basing.
Now it just feels like a foregone conclusion to try to contest this.
Zeus is recalling, 8 seconds, la 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 la. This is the 3rd stun card area, right? He's TPing, la 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 la. He's still not there. Zeus is here when Kanavi's dead. I think if HLE just waited for Zeus to TP, or actually I don't think he can TP, because the Drake will die if he doesn't do this. I think if Zeus, does he buy anything when he TPs back, or is he just getting the shield? To be honest, I mean a clutch play from Zeus for the shield, if he wants the shield, because he's pretty healthy, I would say, is if he just TP'd to bot wave right now, and then he ran behind them. This would be scary as fuck for T1 to play against. If Zeus was like around here, you can see Keria's warding for it, right? Look what Keria does, you can just see it on the minimap. He actually clicks this way, and you'll see he puts a ward down on the right there. Do you see that? That ward there, he's kind of paranoid about Zeus being behind. And that would, I think, be the only way is if they lose the fight, is if Zeus was behind them. But Keria's already marking the flank because I think he realizes for like 5 seconds, where the fuck is Gwen?
They just chip away, and now it just feels like a foregone
So
conclusion.
Keria's already thinking about it.
Kanavi has flash, but Steel I think is the best option. They're trying to look for Faker.
Yeah, the wall is actually
Because if Gwen's showing up here now, oh my goodness, you're fucked. Like, what'll happen probably is if Gwen rocks up here, all of T1 run up and flash out, and then they can take the Drake, right? And that would be the best sequence for Hamalive.
Cards. And on top of that, Lucian, I wasn't sure if they were going to try and pair it up with something else. You know, we've seen Lucian Sona, Lucian Nami,
Pretty
Lucian
deep that
Braum,
fight, actually.
And they end up going for the Lucian Alistar.